Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the colony section yet again for another LPAC attack. That's right, it is LPAC Dustbowl, a new one from LOLs. Huh? What is this strange land filled with sentry guns and capture points? Doesn't matter. It's the creepers now. Oh no. It's the creepers now. That's right, we are the creeper. We will be taking back the land. Here's a little homage to my favorite FPS of all time, complete with sentry nests, crit rockets. I don't want crit rocket. And dispensers on the full 3-part version of Dustbowl. So this is the full 3-part version. Yes. Cheese if you wish, but I would much prefer if you didn't. Dev notes, airships use lift deck, berths use AC. Autopilot shouldn't go crazy until the end. And it might use some orbitals here and there. We can use them too, but we're not going to do that because we're not going to cheat. And then the next map should use autopilot more frequently. Thanks for playing. Thanks for making. And yeah, reading all feedback as well. So if there is any feedback, do leave it. It is fantastic. I do love the LOLs maps. And here we go. We have a lot to get through. And there will be no official cheesing. You know, we're not going to try and like egg over the shields and get behind enemy lines. That being said, we will allow some light egging, like, you know, an okay distance, but not too far. We're not going to go from like emitter to emitter or anything like that. We'll be within range, roughly. And then, for instance, we do get spores around here. If a spore lands somewhere, we can use that as a jump start, because that's effectively where creep is attacking, so we should be allowed to attack there as well. That is my limiters for not cheesing. That being said, let's get the show on the road. And we have a few upgrades. This is a very weak emitter, oddly enough. While it does, you know, it is a 300 emitter, it's also over 3 times slower than a normal emitter, right? I mean, it's roughly the same as a regular emitter. It's a little bit stronger than a regular emitter, so I should preface that. It's not weak. It's not exactly strong, though. So I really don't want to waste too many points upgrading this. Let's times 2 it. It is a LPAC attack. What I do want to do is actually increase the creep via stash. I want to upgrade the stash a bit. Maybe get it to like 10 and use that as our creep generation, right? Oh gosh, 1 second. I'm very sorry. Sounds. Oh my gosh, let's turn this to 25. Just so we can hear a couple of those beeps and the bops. A little bit better. There we go. And of course I want to mesh up this. And we could go this way, realistically. It is technically the safer option for us. But again, we'll have eggs and things, and once the creep starts come on through, we'll egg this area, you know, do all that kind of fun stuff. Ooh, I hear Berthas firing. Where are they going? Okay, so Berthas have set points that they're assaulting. Very, very cool. Looks like there's a Bertha for like every side, so, or, you know, the corners, I guess, a little bit. So not too bad there, but we are getting to the point where we do need to do some assaulting, and we are 1 second away from this breeding, so let's make sure we do some of that action. Let's grab 2 of these, and you know what, I'm just gonna use some rocks, right? Might as well. We got the rocks, might as well use them. And bazinga bazanga. Rock it up, get that breeding for us as well, just to get a little bit of extra creep right there. We can kill these mortars, which we did. We should be in a pretty solid position. I'm happy with that. Again, we are saving up for our lovely stash deck. I just made it 11, so instead of 10, we're going to 11. That's right, this stash goes to 11. That's how we like it. And as you can see, the creep is really, it's just pushing on all sides now. It's feeling pretty good. Again, this is not the strongest at the moment, right? It's still, it's 300, which again, still sounds high, but again, the delay on it is not the best. One thing to note is every emitter gets weaker, so like this is 100, but the delay is 15 ticks faster, significantly better. The delay here, 80, 30 delay. I think there's a couple. There's one over here, right? Is there one over here? Oh, there's another one. This one, 75, even weaker, but not much weaker at that point, but the delay is 20, or interval is 20, I should say. So the further you go, the better the interval. So the further you go... Oh, that's actually stronger. Ooh, that's the spicy one. Of course, that's the one towards the end, so I mean, it's just gonna be the best one, right? We got creep coming, we got things moving, we're getting... Yeah, we're getting in there. We're getting our lovely breeding on the go. And we're gonna save some points. We want to save some points. I don't know how high to make this stash. Again, I don't really want to waste it on this emitter. We can use it on the next emitter potentially, but I have other plans for our upgrade, so it may be a little slow to start. But let's just keep things going, keep things growing, and I do want to get some Aegulons here, right? Is this gonna? You know what? Let's just rock that one. That one is kind of just doing all the work, and honestly, an Aegulon there might be perfect. It'll hit the wall, bounce off the wall, kind of come back. Ooh, that sprayer did some pretty good work too. I guess I was a little, you know, I was a little surprised by that spraying status. Actually, they're fighting back a little harder. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh, I thought we were gonna get that tower too. Wow, that sprayer is like this little sprayer that could. I should be just meshing this up. The mesh will just crush the sprayer, of course. But yeah, that's a little bit better. Much gooder. Sprayer, you're gonna get overtaken. I'm sorry, sir. And there we go. We even have the stash getting filled. This is the most important thing. Once it pops once, it should basically keep filling itself. But we do need it to pop once, as you can see. Like this, the creep over here is not very happy that we have such a big stash. But it will be in a second. Boom. Now we are going to lose some, of course, to the top side. It is an unfortunate happenstance. But look at just the wave that's now coming out. We are starting to just make much better progress. And now we can really move our butt. Fingers crossed. I mean, again, this does have to start popping a couple of times. Really? Alright, you know what? Again, just get rid of that one. Just get rid of that one. That's it. That'll keep filling it up now. Now it's coming in. The one problem with this is it is going to create waves that come back and down. I do wish I had the capability to put like a wall in to just send creep that way. But yeah, I mean, look at this. It is now creating pathways that we do want to start taking, do want to start meshing so we can get up there. Of course, we're going to rock that one. You always rock the earned units. It's just what you do. Oh my gosh. Look at what they did. What jerks. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Orbitals. The jerks. Using my own tech. Actually, that orbital super helped the stash, oddly enough. Essentially allowed it to double wave, which is pretty big. That's pretty big, and this should give us some pretty good coverage. We got rid of the M-Rift over there. That one is actually pretty huge, and we can just move on from there. Yeah, we got some good ground there. It feels pretty good. Again, I just want to start meshing up this way. I'm going to leave this side unmeshed. Any creep that kind of goes over there and kind of bounces back, ideally it will stay in the mesh pool. And I guess we should mesh around this. It is still viable, right? Oh my gosh, and they're raining on me. What are they doing? Wow, that is impressivo. Unfortunately for them, we do have some goodness coming. Just like that. Just like that. That should cut rid of all of the power on the side. There we go. That feels pretty good. And we'll even just do that one just to sort of help out, right? So now we have a little bit better of a connection point. All of this stuff is now dying, and we're getting there. It's a little bit slower than I would like. Again, we are saving up loads of boosts. And why are we saving up these boosts? Really? I mean, we could be using every single boost. I should be using many more eggs, to be fair. We should just be egging our way through. I mean, right now, for instance, this whole area is honestly like choke pointed right here. So if we just do like 2 eggs and say this, just doing say this should, oh, maybe we need one more. That's fine. Just doing that should essentially cut this off, right? That MRF should die. This area fills, and then we're very, very happy. So just a few eggs, maybe a rock or two. We should realistically be moving our goals. Whoa, I do not... Oh, yeah, we're good. Feeling fine. And the mesh continues to go. And again, now we're here. Honestly, I think we're in a pretty good spot to actually take this. Again, probably dual rocking. Was that close enough? I don't want to do anything that's, we're not rocking based off of the emitter. I want to make sure we're rocking based off of the actual creep wave that is coming. And there we go. We're officially through, right? I do want that completed. What am I thinking about? Let's destroy their rocket. Oh my gosh, that was causing some problems. Yeah, right there. It's already causing problems yet again. I'm sure they have other rockets launching somewhere. Or is that the only one? Is that the one that was causing all the problems? Did that do everything that I didn't want it to do? Those jerks. But again, we're just trying to save our points, enjoy our time, and you know what? Let's just... Ooh, mega unit. No, siree. Get out of here. Much better, much better. And there we go. Just another singular point just to keep things on the up and up. And we're able just to keep going, right? We're able to just smoothly navigate. We don't need mesh. I mean, actually, maybe we should just mesh through the center here. Like, just more flow patterns, right? Let the creep flow. Oh, boy. Just let it flow, let it go, and feel good. So, yeah, let's just fill that up. Fill it up on all sides. This whole area, oddly enough, that pylon is very well placed, but we are super close to our main goal, and our main goal is spores. That's right, spores. I generally avoid them. They're generally not, like, the thing for me. But I like the thought that we're going to use them as landing pads. They do have capabilities to take down spores. Big boy right there, going to be a problem for spores. And honestly, the map right away is not going to be well-versed for spores, let's say, right? The reason I say that, let's get rid of those 2, 3, and these 2, and then let's drop some eggs, right? We'll just do something like this, and this. Buzzinga. Nice little egg path this way. Feels pretty good. And we'll grab one right there for the M-Rift. And everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Everyone's having a good day. You know what? I don't want that one being built right there. I did that strictly because one was being built. I do want the creep to flow in, of course, because that's what we want, but it's gonna get built. It's gonna get built. I was not meshing. That was part of my problem. It did get built, and that's okay. That's okay. And it was a wasted egg. It was a wasted egg. We could have, of course, gone for the nullifier and things like that. I don't know if that would have actually killed the nullifier. Probably not, to be fair. So, yeah, not really super concerned by that. But let's kill the Bertha, of course. Berthas are, big shots, big booms, and now it's big dead. It did get... Look at that. That Bertha shot is amazing. You just gotta respect it. And that's A-okay. So what is next on the hit list? So we have power coming in from over here. Power coming in from over here. I think we're basically at the point... where's the M-Rift? So, yeah, all power is just going back to this M-Rift o'clock. So, yeah, I think we're just going to do a little bit of a side door action, back door, or some kind of action. 3 there. And we'll do 3 here. I think with this, that should be pretty decent. Just something like this. A couple of Egulons all the way across. And yeah, we'll just lead it into the creep. Again, here we are doing a little bit of leading. But I think it's an acceptable amount, right? We're still relatively close to our initial position. And yeah, we just sort of done did it, right? We just shut them all off very beautifully. Unfortunately, down there is the breeding against us. So let's just get one thing going, make sure that's breeding for us. And there we have it. The spores. The spore wars have begun. Now, we are currently not exactly in the best position still, right? Let's see if anything lands. I don't quite know, right? We're still in trouble. Especially if the spores go over here, right? We want all the spores in one direction. I don't think we can take down their factory. They have our 30 red on right there. But we have time. We have time. We are just in the process of making our spores much more gooder. I do say gooder, and I do mean it. And yes, we are on the go. So let's keep that going. Let's keep this going. This is producing 80 every 1 second, which is but hey, that's okay. That's okay. Well, the missiles are doing all right. I should spread out some rocks just to be safe. Like a rock target there, definite kill if a spore ever lands. Right over here, definitely kill you. Definitely kill you. Definitely kill you. One thing to know as well is it is going to start breaking these shields, which is also very nice and very important for the cows, right? The cause is what we need. Ooh, it's actually landing over here. So if it is going to start landing over here, that's something that we can capitalize on, right? If we start landing over here, take out maybe the Semrift. If we take out the Semrift, then we can just sort of take out up here. And we would do that via the spores, right? The key here is we're going to do that via spores, or as we move up. Again, we are planning on moving up. All of our creep is meshing its way on over. I guess I did connect everything up. I might as well just keep it connected. Keep it flowing and connected and going through. There we go. Ooh, see, super unit. I do want to get a rock in place and just 1 or 2 more. Just feeling pretty good. Get that rock in there. That feels pretty good if you ask me. And bazinga, bazonga. We've cut off another area. Again, that was thanks to spores. That's how I view it. You know, that we were not going too far ahead of ourselves. A spore landed like right there and was able to take that Landia. So very nice sporing already. And now, one great thing is as we take over this side, you know, less spores go here, more spores concentrate elsewhere. Maybe we start land. I doubt we're gonna land here. That's where the big fight is. But if we can start landing something on the opposite side of the world, that's pretty huge. If we can land something over here, you know, maybe we can somehow take out like this, something along those lines. You know, just place a couple strategic eggs just in some places. You know, let's grab an egg or two over here. Maybe toss a rock or two. It's all. Oh, look at that! See, a spore did land over there, and we were able to take out their urn port. Holy moly! I'm not going to completely urn up the place up there right now. We will eventually, but that one landing got the urn port for us, which is huge. Oh my gosh, the urn port does so much damage control. I mean, again, now all of your units are no longer gaining the benefit of the increased fire range, increased fire rate. Missiles are no longer going to be nearly as effective. You can see that right over here. This is going pretty good. I guess I should just control this with Egulons. Unfortunately. But there we go. Spores landing. We're going to start taking this out. Honestly, the spores are just kind of landing. I mostly want to control this point of power because I don't want that breeding just AC endlessly, right? I mean, this is going to be annoying. I don't really care to hold it. Oh, jeez, it's landing freaking everywhere. Oh, look at these spores. Well, what? Oh, they're actually out of red on because we took out the factory. Or the urn port, right? This is now only doing 15. That is immensely huge. Lift deck supplies will probably be dropping as well. So yeah, all that took just the urn port. Urn ports, so good. Oh my gosh, I just put so many points into that. We took this over. Don't even know how. Don't even know how. We did move our creep up, but holy moly, things are just sort of happening, and it's all thanks to an immense amount of spores. Alright, you know what? I'm done with these being fired at. Please stop. Please stop firing over here. I just want to see creep everywhere. Oh, there we go. Factory officially taken out, which means everything's going to start running out of ammo. Everything running out of ammo means the spores rule the skies. Oh, the spores took over this area. It's pretty beautiful right now. It's pretty beautiful. Just creep everywhere, and all thanks to the spores. Boom, all of that now out of power. All thanks to them lovely spores. The base itself can't shoot anything down. The spores just will win out for us. All of the shields out of power as well, which is pretty huge. I guess we could take this pathway, but I mean, I think the spores will just do that on their own. Just they'll slowly start taking things out individually. So I guess we kind of are. This volley is ridiculous. Every time it fires, it's just more and more ridiculous. We have 100 eggs. Obviously, we could easily just pop everything. I will say I don't want you to have a factory. No. You've had your chance, factory. You lost it. Let the spores reign supreme. There we go. Yeah, they have some AC in here, but the spores cannot be stopped. They cut off power to this area. Rock that one. It's an earned unit. You gotta rock it. You gotta rock it. We'll just look at the pelting in the main area. Yes, they have a factory again. It's now gone from the spores. The air sac attacks coming out, coming at you. Oh, it's just monumental. Honestly, the spores are creating such a pool, they're actually even giving damage to the big unit. However, or the Thor. At this point, we have sort of killed everything, so let's just make sure that dies as well. And yeah, I think that was... I don't think we cheesed it. Again, I think we did a viable strategy of using our upgrades on a unit, right? That's all we did. So, it just so happens that when you get 200 spores, or 150 spores, it's pretty potent. It's pretty potent and pretty powerful. Oh my gosh, these... Get out of here. Stop flying around. Right. Is that everything? Is everything destroyed? I want to make sure everything's... I'm not vindictive. I'm not evil. I'm just creepy. It looks like it's now just firing essentially at the green arm. So fantastic. We have done it. There we have it. I hope you enjoyed. This has been LPAC Dustbowl. Let's see how we did. We did what? 35 minutes. Definitely faster for sure. Again, you know, I think we did it pretty well for non-cheesing and things like that. Again, could have used my eggs way earlier, especially to get to the spores. Could have, you know, with this map, there was definitely a lot of potential just for egg shenanigans. But I did want to see the spores take over them. So, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Thank you so very much, and have a wonderful day. Take care.